Hey, this is Derek from Ideal Body. In this video, it's all about 3 health tips to help you lose weight and get back in shape. So let's get started. All right, once you master these 3 health tips, or even just one of these health tips, you can start burning fat and losing weight week after week without fail, without plateauing, and without any frustration at all. All right, so tip number 1, this is the most important one, and it's what I call energy eating. So what you put into your body is the most important thing when it comes to losing weight and burning fat. And the truth is, when it comes to losing weight, 95% of it is what you put into your mouth. Only about 5% of it is exercise, and that's coming from a guy who used to be a trainer and made a living training people in person. So it's not as big of a deal when it comes to losing weight as you might think in terms of exercise. So when I talk about energy eating, it's a way that you can eat and enjoy your meals while getting more energy throughout the day and burning fat at the same time. And the way you do this is by eating a higher fat diet. Now, I'm not talking about fatty foods like cheeseburgers from McDonald's or deep fried Twinkies at the state fair or anything like that. I'm talking about healthy, higher fat foods. First, they give you a ton of energy because your body naturally wants to use fat for energy. And people fall into this trap where you got to eat all these carbs for energy. You want to get all this sugar for energy when the body, and more importantly, your brain would rather run on healthy dietary fat for energy. So you get more energized when you eat these foods and you don't get the crash at 2:30 in the afternoon right after you eat lunch and you're tired and you want to take a nap. That doesn't happen when you eat healthy, higher fat foods. If you go out and have a big bowl of pasta or a sandwich with bread and fries or chips or whatever, that's going to drag you down. It's going to slow you down throughout the day, and you're not energizing yourself, which the energy eating does for you. And the other reason why this works so well is when you eat healthy, higher fat foods, it kills your cravings. You're not hungry all day long, so you can eat breakfast and be full for the next 4 to 5 hours. You don't need to snack every couple hours throughout the day. That's a huge myth that people said that you need to eat 5 to 6 meals a day to boost your metabolism. It's completely not true. It actually hurts you more than it helps you. So these foods help you be full throughout the day so you're not tempted to snack on the bowl of chips or the candy at the front desk or whatever. It helps kill your cravings and stop the snacking. So you're naturally eating less calories while still feeling full throughout the day. All right, tip number 2 is sticking with berries. So I know when a lot of people, you go to lose weight, maybe you want to lose 15 pounds, 20 pounds, 50 pounds, whatever it is, you think, all right, well, I'm going to start eating healthier. I'm going to start eating more fruits and vegetables. Well, the truth is it should actually be eat more vegetables and fruits, because even though fruits are healthier, and most of them are, they can still do more harm than good when you have 15 or more pounds to lose, because when you have that much weight to lose, your body probably doesn't process sugar all that well, even the natural sugar found in fruits. Now, a lot of fruits have great vitamins like vitamin A and B and all these different types of healthy nutrients, but they also pack a decent amount of sugar. And so you can get those nutrients that you need from other foods, mainly like vegetables, without getting the sugar spike in there as well. So if you're eating bananas, mangoes, dates, raisins, pineapple, those have a higher sugar content, and then your body naturally releases a lot of insulin, which is a hormone, to take care of all that sugar in the fruit, and you end up storing more of that sugar as fat on your body instead of burning it off. So eating the higher sugar fruits actually does more harm than good, especially when you're just starting out. So I always recommend stick with berries. In terms of the glycemic index, which kind of rates the blood sugar spike that happens inside your body when you eat certain foods, berries are pretty much the best ones you can eat. They're also super healthy. So we're talking blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries are the best ones. You can even add some cherries in there if you want, but I'm cutting out the bananas. We're cutting out even the apples, even the pears. Yes, I'm telling you to not eat these for at least 30 to 45 days. Once you start losing more weight and get closer to your goal weight, so say you want to get down to 130 pounds or 120 pounds, whatever it is, once you start getting in that range, you can start adding these fruits back in. I'm not saying give them up forever because they are healthy, but when in terms of just losing weight and strictly burning fat, cutting them out for 30 to 40 days will get you faster results. Stick with the berries. Don't worry about the other fruits. And tip number 3, we're talking about a little bit of exercise. So again, the most important thing you can do when you want to lose weight fast is dial in your nutrition, what you eat. Eat the energizing foods and cut out the high sugar fruits. But in terms of exercise, what I like to do is called a 40-20 circuit. So I get bored pretty easily. I don't like doing the same workouts over and over again. I like the variety. I like being able to do different things every single day whenever I work out. And one of the best ways to do that is with this 40-20 workouts. And it's pretty simple. All it is it means 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. So you can pick 3, 4, 5, 6 exercises, whatever you want, and then plug them in easily to this workout, and you can do it without any equipment, without any weights, without having to go to a gym. You can do it in your living room, you can do it in your basement, you can do it wherever you want, just with your body, and get a great fat-burning workout in. So for example, I like to do low-impact exercises. I don't like to, risk my knees or my ankles or, jump all over the room when I'm doing a workout. I like to burn fat with what I call quiet cardio. So it's lower impact movements that burn a ton of fat. So if you do something like a low impact burpee, which is one of my favorite exercises where you cut out the jump, so you're basically going down, you're stepping back, you're doing a push-up, you can do that on your knees if you'd like, you're stepping in, you're standing up. That can be exercise number 1. You do as many as you can in 40 seconds, and then you got a 20-second break after that. Then after the 20 seconds is up, you go back, you go to the next exercise. Maybe it's jumping rope, maybe it's jumping jacks, maybe it's body weight squats. Whatever exercises you want to do for whatever your goals are, you can start plugging those in. So if you have 5 exercises, do each one, 20 seconds of rest, and you get the 40 seconds of work. That's 1 minute each. You can do 5 minutes, and then you can do 3 rounds of that. Something super simple, super easy. You can do right at home, in your living room, in your basement, without having to buy a bunch of weights or buy a bunch of equipment or join an expensive gym and work out with a bunch of strangers staring at you the whole time. Who wants that? So doing the 40-20 workout is one of my favorite methods to use, and it's super fun, super effective, and you can plug in any type of exercises you want so you can do what you want and not have to do all the exercises that you hate. If you start implementing these 3 health tips, and again, you can only implement one of these, start eating a little differently, start sticking with the berries, whichever one, doing the 40-20 workout, whichever one that you think is the easiest to start with, that you're actually going to stick to, pick that one, start with it, add in the other 2 as you can, but you'll start burning fat, more importantly, losing a lot of weight, and getting back in shape faster and easier than you ever thought possible. If you enjoyed this video and want to get my new program, How to Triple Your Fat Burning Overnight, for free, just click the link in the description below, let me know your best email, and I'll send it over to you 100% free, my way of saying thank you for watching this video. And if you like this video, click the like button below, and don't forget to comment below on anything you want me to cover in future videos, and don't forget to subscribe as well, because I got new videos coming out every single week to help you lose more weight.